Good evening, friends. Philippines is an archipelagic country composed of 7,641 islands with 82 provinces divided in 17 regions. The country is known for having its rich biodiversity as its main tourist attraction. Its beaches, heritage towns and monuments, mountains, rainforests, islands and diving spots are among the country's most popular tourist destinations. The country's rich historical and cultural heritage, including its festival and indigenous traditions, are also one of the attractions in the Philippines. So, are you guys ready? Let's go to the largest island in the Philippines, which is Luzon. First, Mayon Volcano in Legazpi, Albay. This is also known as the world's most perfect volcanic cone. Though it is an active volcano, it is a spectacular sight to see and thousands of tourists are visiting Bicolandia just to see this volcano. The volcanic activity is somehow regularly monitored by the local authorities. Also, a very interesting legend lies behind this famous volcano, a story of a young couple. While Dalagang Magayon, which means a beautiful young lady, ran towards her lover, named Panganoron, who won a bloody battle to save her father from being kidnapped in exchange of her, Panganoron was struck by an arrow from behind and died in Magayon's arms. In pain for the loss of her groom, the young and gorgeous Magayon took her own life by stabbing herself in the chest using Panganoron's knife while shouting his name as she took her last breath. In honor of their love, Magayon's father buried the young couple together, and from their grave, a beautiful mountain grew with fire inside. The volcano is as beautiful as Dalagang Magayon, its namesake, and it's said that the clouds which surround the volcano is Panganoron. Ancient lovers reunite. Magayon and Panganoron seemingly came to life last January 2018 when Mount Mayon started erupting. Many believe that this image taken during the eruption, the lovers can be seen in their final embrace. Second, Luneta Park in Manila. Rizal Park is one of the major tourist attractions in Manila. The park has been a favorite spot for unwinding, socializing, relaxing, jogging, strolling, and bonding among families and friends. Luneta has been the site of the most significant moments in the Philippine history. The execution of the pacifist Dr. Jose Rizal on December 30, 1986 sparked the fire of the Philippine Revolution against the Spanish colonizers, thus making him the hero of the Philippine Revolution and the national hero of the country. The Declaration of Philippine Independence from American rule was held on July 4, 1946 at the front of Rizal's monument as authorized by the United States President, Mr. Harry S. Truman. The Independence flagpole is the highest flagpole in the Philippines with a height of 107 meters. The monument was made of bronze and granite. It does not merely consist of a statue, but also of a mausoleum to house Rizal's remains. His poem Mi Ultimo Adios, or My Last Farewell, is inscribed on the memorial plaque. It serves as the symbolic focal point of the park. Rizal's monument is the starting point or kilometer zero to all other cities around the country. The place and the monument are still guarded 24/7 by ceremonial soldiers, also known as Caballeros de Rizal or Knights of Rizal. The Rizal Park is a big part of our history. That's why we must remember all the things that happened, is happening, and will happen there. Okay, let's go to the last tourist destination that I will share to you in Luzon, the 2,000 years old Banawe Rice Terraces in Banawe, Ifugao. The rice terraces in the mountains of Ifugao are a marvel, probably God's masterpiece, and is considered as the 8th wonder of the world. The people there are very friendly and the hospitality is admirable. The various hiking trails in the area is definitely one of the attractions for hikers. But did you know? In one scene, specifically the ending part of Avengers Infinity War, the film's main villain, Thanos, is seen walking out of a small hut to watch the sunset on a vista of mountains and rice paddies. Anyone who has ever seen postcard of Philippine landmarks or the back of a 20 peso bill will notice that it's the Banawi rice terraces he's looking at. Now, are you ready for Visayas? First, Boracay Island in Aklan. Boracay is a small island in the central Philippines. It's known for its resorts and beaches. Along the west coast, White Beach is backed by palm trees, bars, and restaurants. On the east coast, strong winds make Bulabog Beach a hub for water sports. Nearby, the observation deck on Mount Luho offers panoramic views over the island. Offshore, coral reefs and shipwrecks are home for diverse marine life. Tourists can do various activities on the island, including island hopping, cliff diving, and trekking. Cap it off by watching the most beautiful sunset. Second, Sirao Flower Garden and Sirao Pictorial Garden and Camping Site in Cebu, also known as the Little Amsterdam. Feast your eyes and senses in the magnificent view of the hills and colorful array of blooms, the most prominent of which are purple, red, orange, and yellow celosia flowers. The entrance fee there is 100 pesos per head. Adjacent to that garden is the Sirao Pictorial Garden and Camping Site with an infinity pool and different backdrops for taking Instagrammable shots. These are also perfect for proposals and prenuptial photo shoots. The entrance fee is 50 pesos per head only. Of course, let's go to the promised land of the Philippines, which is Mindanao. Mindanao is the second largest island in the Philippines and it's still commonly known as the Southern Philippines. There are many beautiful tourist spots in Mindanao which will surely amaze every traveler who loves to travel and have fun. First stop in Mindanao is Siargao Island. Siargao Island is known to be the best place in the Philippines to do some surfing. It's one of the most popular tourist spots in Mindanao and the whole country. People who have been there can get over to the beauty of that island. There are a lot of fun things you can do when you're in that place. This is one of the places in Mindanao that every traveler should visit. You can rent a motorcycle for a very reasonable price and roam around the island of Siargao. You will surely enjoy your stay there because the island is not crowded compared to other islands in the Philippines. You can also try different local dishes and shop for souvenirs at the same time. Second for Mindanao is the Tinago Falls in Iligan City. The city is called the City of Majestic Waterfalls because of its 24 waterfalls. If you're a big fan of waterfalls, then this is the perfect place for you. You will need to do a lot of walking if you're planning in visiting the different falls in Iligan City. That's why it's advisable to take a long rest before embarking on this kind of trip. If you're not ready to take on this kind of adventure, you can try visiting other waterfalls such as Maria Cristina Falls, which is also located in Iligan City. This place is safe for tourists who travel with their families and friends. You will not have a problem going to this place because it is very accessible. You will never regret spending money if you're in this place because of the breathtaking views. You should never forget to visit this place if you're going to explore different places in Mindanao. So third and last for Mindanao is the Buak na Bato Falls located at my hometown, Bacolod, Lanao del Norte, the land of beauty and bounty. It is the uppermost part of the three connecting falls. It will take a few minutes to reach the place, but the beautiful view that awaits you is so rewarding. As for me, the place is very romantic and is perfect for couple pictorials and Instagrammable photos. We also have the Masidlacon Falls next to the falls I mentioned earlier. This one is perfect for cliff jumping, swimming, and anything aesthetic. I am yet to experience the tourism here in the Philippines at its fullest. But if I will be given the chance to travel, then I would definitely choose to travel the local tourist spots first. Therefore, I encourage you, our Indian friends, to explore this beautiful country after this pandemic ends, because I believe Philippines has so much to offer besides its beautiful people. It's time to get your Philippine map and mark the top destinations you must not miss when visiting the country. Remember, these are just some of the places you must visit here. So start exploring and discover more hidden gems in the Philippines that everyone should know of. And always keep in mind that it's more fun in the Philippines. Thank you for listening!